BMO Harris Bradley Center. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Taking a look at New Orleans.
Yeah, and they've been playing a
That was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Mirotic's shot is off. And the Bucks with possession here. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
They executed on the road, stayed focused, stayed consistent with who you are as a team.
Such a confidence builder to go on the road and be able to dictate the tempo, the style of play, keep your identity. They were able to do that here.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Battle of upstarts tonight. Both teams want to win, but also want to develop young talent. Brent, at this stage, is one goal more important than the other?
Yeah, I think development is first and foremost for each of these teams, Kevin. And sometimes you can learn more from losing than you can from winning. I was always told as a player growing up, when you lose, don't lose the lesson. The team right here with developing young talent needs to make sure that they adhere to that.
And at full speed, he still has the wherewithal to get himself in good position.
Yeah, the snap decisions right there, reading the situation on the move and then making the right choice.
Rondo against Bledsoe. Back to Henson. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
I love his will, his take charge attitude, the aggressiveness, all of that showing. Up here in the first.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Passes to Snell. Henson with the screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Ooh, Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Davis. They grab their own miss. From deep. Rondo's shot is off.
Yeah, a little surprised he missed that one so badly. The defense was nowhere to be found.
Back to Middleton. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. And you look at the Bucks and this roster, and the one constant at every position, length. I mean, great height and wingspan. Giannis and Maker, just to name a few.
Clock at 6. Davis dishes to Rondo. And there it is for him.
This is where you want the shots to come from, deep inside the paint and high percentage opportunities.
Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo passes to Bledsoe. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the game.
Pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And the technical free throw is good. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Diallo, he's checked in for Mirotic. Miller comes in for E'Twaun Moore. Andre Liggins, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And Jordan Crawford is subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and point it in the right direction.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Zeller comes in for John Henson. And Brogdon subbed in for Tony Snell. Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Such astounding shooting right now from him. He is untouchable from the perimeter. What a performance.
Crawford kicks to Davis. Picked by Okafor. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game. First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the Pelicans' 2017 first-round pick went to the Kings as part of the DeMarcus Cousins trade. Brent, how does this team find help along the perimeter?
A lot of this comes down to the Pelicans and scouting not only the NBA and the college ranks, but maybe the international ranks to try to find some guys to come in and be not only 3-and-D players, but also good cohesive players to play alongside what DeMarcus Cousins can do and what Anthony Davis provides.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Bledsoe kicks to Brogdon. He feeds it to Zeller. There's the pick. Middleton on the wing. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Picked by Okafor. Davis drives in. Pelicans shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Now here's Jennings. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Kicks it down to Middleton. Puts up a 3. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps up? Bucks leading by 9. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. We've got Parker. Brogdon out there with Jennings. Then it's Tyler Zeller. And it's Brown in the 3 spot. Outside, Davis. Shot off the pick. They recover it. Crawford kicks to Davis. And stolen by Zeller. And that one's good, Brogdon. Brogdon's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Bucks.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Pelicans do have their challenges, but Anthony Davis remains committed to winning in New Orleans. He said, "I love it here. I don't plan on leaving. I guess I fit into that old school category where I want to try to win where I start my career. That's always been a goal of mine. My goal is to bring a championship here." Kevin?
And David, loyalty does go a long way. Davis is a perfect guy to build your team around. He wants to win. Jennings kicks to Parker. Jennings against Crawford. And the foul goes on Jordan Crawford. That is his first foul of the game. And Brent, if you're a veteran-laden team that's going to make the playoffs, how do you feel about resting a few starters, especially in back-to-backs? Or is it better to keep everyone sharp and rolling and keep that momentum going?
Well, we know it's not good for the fans to have guys sitting down and not playing in games, but as we've seen in recent years, the importance of making sure that your star players feel fresh both physically and mentally has coaches and organizations thinking differently down the late stretches of any campaign.
They get the rebound. Diallo. And Tyler Zeller is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Here's Davis. And at last, they get one to fall.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around it.
Here's Jennings. Here's Parker. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Crawford kicks to Davis. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Davis has got 13.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Parker right side. And here's Brogdon from the arc. They get it again. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Davis, here we go. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And from the day that Anthony Davis was drafted, New Orleans had a win-now mindset.
Well, that's what the decree from the upper management was, and maybe a little bit unfair to put that kind of pressure on such a young superstar talent who wanted to find his way in the NBA. The front office focused on making some trades and surrounding him right away without understanding exactly what Anthony Davis was going to be good at. Let's face it, he's still great, and there's still that opportunity for AD.
Just 3 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Moore. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Moore's got his second bucket.
Well, I have no idea how he made that, but hey, sometimes a little bit of luck helps.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And they let things get out of hand. Good time to reconvene.
They're just on the wrong end right now of a big run, and they need to plan how they're going to shift the momentum of the game.
Now And the Bucks with some changes. Chris Middleton's checked in for Brown. Tony Snell comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Brandon Jennings. Bucks leading by 6. Bledsoe dishes to Middleton. And stolen by Mirotic. Right wing. Davis kicks to Rondo. Back to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
That's all you can do. Just chisel away at the lead. Keep believing in what you're doing.
We've got 1:08 left here in the second. Back to Bledsoe. To the inside. Antetokounmpo passes to Henson. 4 on the shot clock. Bledsoe dishes to Antetokounmpo.
And he has not been able to keep up that pace he had going in the first quarter.
Davis. The rebound by Middleton.
Well, the D did their job there. Excellent contest to alter the close range.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Outside Rondo. Lets it go from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Rondo's got 5 points so far. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. On the play, basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
Mindset right now is pretty strong. Superb at staying aggressive, and right now stringing some plays together.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Davis with a screen on Bledsoe. No good from outside. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with their lead standing at 6 points. Here we Bucks leading by 6. On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. We've got Holiday. Anthony Davis is out there with Mirotic. Then there's Etuan Moore. And it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. 3-pointers. Snell traps in the tray. Snell's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Bucks.
The defense cannot let guys get into that kind of comfort zone. You have to patrol the 3-point line or you risk getting burned.
Milwaukee is gone 4 of 8 tonight from 3-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And a big story for the Bucks team is that they are slated to play their last season here at the BMO Harris Bradley Center. And then starting in 2018, they'll be playing next door at what should be a beautiful complex.
Yeah, and it was part of the plan to keep the Bucks happy and playing here in Milwaukee. Goal is to have the venue act as a new centerpiece for the downtown district, and it seems like a fantastic place to build a state-of-the-art NBA arena.
A double-team Bledsoe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside, Davis. From deep 3-point range. Davis can't get that one to fall.
He has got a lot of confidence in his game. You have to if you think you can knock one down from there.
Yeah, and let's not get on him too much, but that shot is also a little irresponsible.
Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Milwaukee leading by 9. Middleton drives in. Baseline jumper. No good on that one. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Playing on the road, always a challenge, but it becomes a heck of a lot easier when you can shoot the three ball the way they did.
I just like their confidence. Even when they did miss, it felt like that's the shot they were designing to get, so it never seemed to faze them.
Bledsoe with it. Now guarded by Mirotic. Bucket is good.
Yeah, he's a heady player. He knows how to get himself going and giving his team a real advantage right now on the offensive end.
Brent, when you were playing in Seattle, those were the best assist years statistically of your career. What led you to become such a catalyst for that offense?
Well, it was interesting just as I finally got an opportunity to start to play with the basketball as a two-guard a little bit more in Seattle, trying to play a little bit more up-tempo. And again, I'll mention opportunities because of Gary Payton getting double-teamed. It opened up situations for me, Kevin, where I could be a bit more creative as the off guard.
And you love that, didn't you?
I love playing that way. I wish I had more years of doing that, kind of the run and gun style that Phoenix employed for most of the mid-2000s. With that 7 seconds or less, I could have been agreeable with that.
Antetokounmpo passes to Bledsoe.